Anybody else got any Olympuses that I can shift around up here?
Talk about Josh.
I'm just proud of him. What I said to him after the game was, you know, he's taught me a great lesson. What we coaches like to do is just work with the good guys, and the guys that are struggling, sometimes we just push them aside. And what he has shown me is, you know, every kid deserves everything we have to help them get better. And I told a couple other team players in the room that aren't playing particularly well that, you know, that's our job as coaches. So Josh probably thought I was crazy not playing him last year, but he wasn't in this kind of shape, and you know. But I'm just proud of him. I mean, he had 23 points and 14 rebounds. Oh my gosh! Wow, great. It's just, man, it's an emotional rush seeing that because, you know. And anyway.
Talk about the offense in the second half. You guys were on fire for most of the half.
Well, what happened, we went in knowing, see, I think Siva's the key to their team. That was my opinion. I think Siva's really, really good. And that's why we put DeAndre on. And we were hoping Knowles wouldn't go crazy. And then when Knowles went crazy, then we put him on Knowles. And then Siva went crazy. I told Brandon, I said, you just set a record. 87% of their points were scored on you. But that's what, more than the offense, it's what we do defensively. They shot 46% and 40 from the three, so maybe we weren't as good as I thought. But that's what I saw. And then we've gotten better executing out of bounds plays. I told them after, it's nice that we can call something and everybody knows where they're supposed to go. Grinding it out at the end where we're being strong with the ball, and they're a hard team to be strong against because they come up in you, and they're going to make. And if you try to do that, they'll flop and go down, and it's an offensive foul. So it's hard. And but I thought we executed. We really did a good job of getting the ball where we wanted to. They were trapped in the post, and I was going absolutely bonkers because we weren't getting to the spots we needed to, and they stole a couple passes. But, you know, when we got where we needed to be, it was a little bit harder for them, and that's one of the reasons Josh got those 3 or 4 baskets under the goal.
Terrence handled those double teams, and sometimes even triple teams, the way he played out of those.
He was fine. I want him to be better. I think he's a better player. I mean, he didn't want to catch it on the block to start the game. I took him out. You're not catching it at 8 feet. Not happening. Sit down. And he's the greatest kid. I got you, I got you. I mean, he's not like the kid that's going to get mad about it. He just, okay. And, you know, after the game, I said, you know, I love you more. So, you can't catch the ball at 7 feet, man. I didn't say, I said, yeah, but you started the game again. So, and then he's just better than he's playing. I mean, he should be getting or have his hands near every rebound. He should be averaging 15 rebounds a game. But that's what our jobs are, to get these young guys. And I thought Brandon had a great floor game. And if you would have been with us in Hawaii, right, Jerry? It's a little scary because he was not running our team. He was trying to score and make fabulous plays. Now he's running our team, and he's still scoring. And so he's figuring it out. Really smart player too.
How happy were you, Cal, with the rebounding and the getting long rebounds and scrapping?
We did good. There was a couple we didn't. Let me get back to Darius Miller. See, Darius Miller in the first half is the reason there was a gap, or it would have been a 2 or 3 point game. I couldn't throw Terrence in the post because he was catching it 9 feet and fading away and missed. We give it to Darius. He makes 3 straight baskets, and he got some balls. And I told him, I said, you're playing aggressive now. You got some, you're doing some good things. Now, he fouled because he stops playing. He stands straight up and down. The guy cuts and he grabs him. He did it 3 times. But, again, he was good. Duran Lamb didn't have the same fire, but that's, again, he's a freshman. And let me say to all of you, we had the worst practice I've had in 2 years at Kentucky yesterday. As a matter of fact, we ran lines and ran, and I told them, I'm going to give you an excuse why we're going to lose. So either you're scared or you don't understand. And I ran them and ran them and ran them until they had to make the lines and certain they couldn't make them. So Coach Robick, a couple times I know they didn't make it. He said they made it because he didn't want me to beat them down too bad. But it just shows that they got to fight. They got that fire. They got the will. But they're immature. They don't understand the preparation and what entails playing these kind of games. A top 20 team on the road in front of a hostile crowd. But we're getting better.